Good morning, good morning. Never mind that it's Spirit Week at the office. Last week, this week, so got a little extra head dressing happening. So, do you want to be free? I'm going to let you in on a little secret of how to be free. You can be free by celebrating others. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and say #replay. Let me know that you're here. Oh my goodness, I sure do love it when I see your comments. But let's talk about getting free. So the other day, I was browsing the stories. I check all you out too. And I see my friend. Now, I had a best friend from kindergarten all the way through 11th grade in high school. And I was seeing her, and we don't live in the same state anymore. And honestly, I don't even know when the last time we talked was. Nothing bad happened, but just life. We live across the country from each other. But I saw her house. I saw her home. I saw it filled with easily 30 women, if not 40. I saw just gorgeous, let's just face it, she's everything that maybe I'm not, right? She has womanly bones in her body. Her house is beautifully, just well manicured. She has, she has the decorating bone in her body. It just is a beautiful house. She also has the gift of hosting. She is a fabulous hostess. She's at ease. Her guests are at ease. Her house is brimming full of people. And I just watched her story and I thought, my goodness, she's amazing. And so I took a moment and I messaged her just that. And I said, you are amazing. And of course, she just wrote back 2 little emojis, right? I think it was one where the eyes are welling up with tears, like they're touched, and then some hearts or something around the face, like I feel loved. And it's true. I was celebrating her just by viewing her stories. Now, she probably wasn't asking for that, right? She was just sharing an aspect of her day, a fun get together with her friends in her home. But here's what happens. You become free when you can celebrate others. Because there's only 3 things that can happen with something like that. 1, you celebrate them. You celebrate who they are. You celebrate what they're great at. You celebrate their strengths and their giftings, right? Or you sit there and you're like, I bet she's just showing off in this story. I bet she just wanted me to compliment her house. Just look at how, she's just making this look so easy. Sure, she's just showing off. Or 3, which I think happens a lot of the time, is we just start to knock ourselves. See, I could have been like, wow, I hate to host. I'm awful at hosting. People in my house stress me out. Just big gatherings, it stresses me out. The pre stresses me out, the during stresses me out, the after, I'm exhausted. I'm not even that great of a person. And then look at her house. I can't decorate like that. I can't make things look nice. I don't have an eye about me where I see things that go together. I don't make things look nice. Look at my house. It's so boring. My house is just bland. It's got no touch to it. You can be free by focusing on celebrating others. Celebrate them. Appreciate their strengths. Appreciate what comes natural to them. Appreciate what they're good at. Recognize it. Tell them. But even if you don't, which I think you should, because when you can tell somebody, it brightens their day and it sets you free. But pay attention to your mental game. Pay attention to the dialogue that is going on up in here. Because I am telling you, you will start to recognize one of 3 things. You are truly and authentically celebrating and admiring others in a healthy fashion. You are nitpicking them and deciding that they just up there to put this, they just think they're the best. Oh my goodness, she just thinks she's the best. Look at her showing off. Or you're sitting there in your own noggin, knocking on yourself, dogging on yourself, getting down on yourself. There's only 3 things. And by the way, if you can think of a 4th, I want you to put it in the comments. But I want you to pay attention to your mental game, the mental space, the mental dialogue that is going on all the time, friends. You can set yourself free by celebrating others. You will. Because when you celebrate them, you're going to start to recognize how you can celebrate you. You're going to start to be so authentically pleased with what they're good at that you're going to feel like, you know what? I can authentically celebrate who I am. Not dogging on my weaknesses, but really standing true in my strengths, standing tall in who I am. Not because I'm amazing at everything, but because I do a few things real well. Or maybe there's something you really love and enjoy. And as you reflect on 2023 heading on into 2024, you think, you know what? That's something I really love. I want to spend time diving into that hobby or learning more about that skill. There's so much that you and I can do simply to set ourselves free. So I encourage you, go ahead and get free today. Go ahead and get free today. And you know what's going to happen? You are going to not only feel freedom, but you're going to start to realize that if other people are down around you, that you just have compassion for them because they haven't been able to find the way to celebrate others, to experience freedom in who they are so that they can celebrate others in how they are. I want to hear from you in the comments. What are your thoughts today on this beautiful Wednesday, bright and early with Spirit Week in the office today? So go ahead, say hello. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and start on over because this one is over.